has compassion towards others. That is daughter of God, a son of God. He has mercy towards other people around him, bowels of mercy. And then he says kindness. You are kind. You are not cruel. You are not wicked. You are not evil. You are kind. Kindness. And then he says humbleness of mind. That is a child of God. A child of God is not pompous. It's not full of herself. It's not full of himself. A child of God is not arrogant. Because of the blessing that God has given you, you become uncontrollable. You become incorrigible. You become so defiant and so difficult to deal with. He said that's for a child of God. A child of God have humbleness of mind, and then meekness, and then long suffering. And then in verse 13 he says forbearing one another and forgiving one another. When you forgive, you will not keep malice. When you forgive, you will not say, I know how I'm relating with him. I'm very careful with him. I'm very careful with her. When you forgive, you let go and let God. Forgive one another. If any man have a quarrel against any. The Bible says so. Sometimes there can be a quarrel because you misunderstood one another. Because you didn't understand one another. Because you are not God, you didn't interpret the intention of one another. Sometimes some of us want to assume that we are God. I know why he said what he said. I know what is in his mind. And you're a mind reader. You think you know everything. And because of what you think you know, you're offended. You are angry. You will not forgive because you think he intended to hurt me. She intended to hurt me. You have interpreted it by yourself. You're already saying, I'm God. I know your mind. I know your thought. I know your intention. I know what you wanted to do. Because of that, you are angry over what she did. But the Bible says here, if any man has quarrel against any, that will forgive, even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye. Maybe somebody has a quarrel against you. You have quarrel with someone in the past year or years, or this year or last week or last month. Be a child of God. Don't just be a pretender and say, I'm born again, I'm a child of God, I'm holy. For the right deep in your heart, there is a deep-seated anger, deep-seated animosity, deep-seated malice. He said, forgive one another. And then he tells us in verse 14, and above all these things, above all these things, above all these things, put on charity. That's love. Put on love. Wear it like garment. Put on charity. And then he says, which is the bond of perfectness. You cannot claim to be perfect if you are not filled and flooded in your heart with the love of God. The bond of perfectness is love. The bond of perfection is charity. The bond of Christian perfection is that you are filled with love and free from all the carnality, animosity, and impurity. I pray for somebody there this morning. There will be an encounter that will totally change your life.